start. In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know the defenders are getting up off the ground, heaving a sigh of relief. They just held Barry Sanders to a -yard run. But Barry holds the NFL record for most carries for negative yardage. The all-time leader, 1,114 yards lost on his carries. But he balanced it with over 15,000 yards gained when he ran the football.
I think the pros outweigh the cons. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by the 4-time Pro Bowler and 2010 Comeback Player of the Year, and that's Michael Vick.
One of the most unique players in NFL history. You remember the snappy left-handed throw, the ability to break a play wide open with his legs. Absolutely dynamic, explosive, and rarely ever caught from behind.
Vick to throw it over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the Hall of Famer, Kellen Winslow. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Just in case there's any doubt that LT was special, we saw it again right there. How about that electricity? We appreciated it for many, many years.
We did, and a reason that he was invited to 5 Pro Bowls and was an All-Pro 6 times. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On play action, Vick. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. They get 14 yards there and a first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. From the gun, Vic. And this is incomplete. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Play action now, Vic. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kellen Winslow, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
I know this is not an original thought, but there's no doubt in my mind that Kellen Winslow redefined the tight end position. First guy to me to really blend those lines between tight end and wide receiver. You had to account for him just like he was split out wide on every play.
Boy, did he do it well. Wherever he was lined up, he raked in 45 touchdowns in his career. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he will be taken down here as the... Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Here's Vic. Jerry Rice, open right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Vic with a give to Sanders. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 3rd down, Vic. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand, and it just whistles to the receiver.
Vic will look to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Sanders. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll give it to him up the middle. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. This is Sanders. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try the field goal here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former 49er, Deion Sanders. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes Michael Vick now leading his offense back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say you want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax.
That he's into the clear. He's at the 40. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerry Rice, 78 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.